What's up, guys? But coming at you with another episode of But Does It Spin? And today we got something special. Not too long ago, we did finish our perfect year, Dynamite Belial, and so I figured to celebrate, we could bring something bigger. And today, of course, we do have this bad boy, which comes with 3 whole Beyblades and another power launcher. Fantastic, fantastic. So we do have Prominence Phoenix, which in of itself is very beautiful and very cool. We did also look at Perfect Phoenix not too long ago from Pro Series, so it's also celebratory of that. We do also get Dangerous Belial, of course, with Belial 2 chip. Since we just finished Perfect Gear Dynamite Belial, why not move on up to Dangerous Belial? Of course, this can take all the gears that are on Dynamite Belial as well. We might do that, we might not, because as of right now, we only have one set of the gears. So, who knows? Maybe we'll put on this guy just to see how he does it, but then we'll later decide on whom to keep those gears. And of course, there's also Savior Perseus, which these colors, man, white on gold with blue trims, fantastic, very beautiful, very beautiful. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. Let's open it and see what's in this. And here we are with everything out of the box, and it is a lot, guys. It is a lot. This is the biggest set that we opened from Takara Tomy, or from any Beyblade set, really. A triple pack that comes with another launcher as well. Let's take a look at the launcher first. This is the full customized launcher, which is fantastic. This part is the same as all the customized launchers. This here is the power gear. Is the same small gear with less teeth that comes with the power customized launcher that came with the Savior Valkyrie. So this part is the same, but what makes it what makes this full customized is the bottom piece. This bottom piece, you can see that it is slightly longer than the other launcher bottom parts, and that is because this one has a bearing. You can see the bearing right there, and because he has the bearing, it does spin for much longer, spins a lot more with less rotation. This is a fantastic piece, guys, and this is what makes this one the full customized launcher, because it has the power gear and this piece right here. So you just put it on, close it, and you can definitely tell that it does a lot more rotations with even just a few pull on, just a weak pull on it. So this is a fantastic launcher. We'll have to test it out, but this is the best DP launcher. It is better than the power launcher, power customized launcher that came with the Valkyrie. This is fantastic. So yeah, pretty happy with that already. And now let's look at the Beyblades. We'll take a look at Savior Perseus first, and it is a beautiful color, like I said. And as you can see, we did already put the stickers on. I kind of sad about this blue not being the same as the stickers blue, but it's okay, I guess. Nothing too bad. It is exactly the same Savior blade from Savior Valkyrie, so this part does come off if you battle it with it enough for it to be awakened. Yeah, so it's pretty much all the same as that. Perseus in itself, it is a fantastic looking chip, but it doesn't have any gimmicks to it, okay? No bound or anything. The armor that comes on it is a 3. It's pretty cool to look at. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. The forged disc is a Gigas. It is an octagonal shaped outside weight distribution forged disc, and it is pretty cool. It does have some holes in it, so it could have been heavier, I guess, but it is still one of the heaviest gears, and because the outside distribution is very symmetrical, it will keep its spin. It will have increased stamina, and it will have decent attack and defense potential. So a fantastic gear. A fantastic disc for Perseus, and this is the driver. Perhaps the most interesting part of the set, it is the bearing. So like right there in the middle, you can see that there is a tiny bearing on there, and that makes this spin for a really long time. This white part also is made of POM, so it will have less friction with the arena. That is fantastic. The only thing is that the springs are extremely weak on this one. They're very weak. The tabs are very weak. So it will burst quite easily if you have this on. Not only so, but because it is POM, and this is not too heavy of a Beyblade, most likely it will be knocked out. Combos with this, with other drivers that have the POM, tend to be heavier. So for them to not be knocked out as easily. But Perseus is not that heavy. The disc is one of the heavier ones, so it's kind of okay. But we'll have to see. We'll have to test it out. That's that. Let's look at Dangerous Belial. We completed the Perfect Year Dynamite Belial not too long ago, and this is the improved version of it. It is the second iteration. The chip itself is different. It does have a gimmick. You can see there that it does have a burst lock kind of deal. If it gets hit strong enough, then that comes out and keeps this from getting bursted, or at least it makes it more difficult to get bursted. The armor on it is a 2, just like all the other Belials and most other DB bays. But yeah, you can see that this does seem more aggressive than the Dynamite Belial. This guy can take on all the gears as well. So we could maybe mess around with that in a future time. But I just want to say he looks fantastic. Very cool, very cool. And the driver here, it does not come with a forged disc. This is part of the driver. So yeah, this is All Might. It's a gear. It's a driver / forged disc. It is weighty. You can see that it does have POM on it at the end as well. But it does have a flat part on there and a free spinning circle, which will help with life after death, kind of. But it does have a wider plastic part here. So that is interesting to see. You can put the V gear on this, but we don't have 2 V gear, so we'll keep it off for this video and just test it out the way it is. Yeah, all in all, it's a very cool looking driver. A lot of people say it's useful, so we'll have to test it out. And over here, of course, we have Prominence Phoenix, which I must say it looks fantastic. We did look at Perfect Phoenix not too long ago in this channel, and this is the evolved version of it for Dynamite Battle. And just right off the bat, it does look fantastic, and just like Perfect Phoenix, it does have little blue details on there, which is very cool. This is without the defense armor on, which you can put it. The difference in this armor ring is that it doesn't have metal parts compared to the Perfect Phoenix, right? Perfect Phoenix ring did have metal parts on it, so it was a lot heavier. It could trip people up. This is a lot taller and thicker, so it will trip up your opponents pretty well, but it is also lighter, so I'm not so sure how that's gonna work out. The way you put it on. You just put it on like that, and depending on where you line it up, it will either be more difficult to take the armor off or more easy to take it off. We will leave it like this. I think it looks fantastic. Very cool, very cool. The flame motif also always fantastic to see. And the armor on it, it is a 10, which is fantastic. I do like that quite a bit. The chip in itself, you can see that there is no gimmick to it, but that's okay because the layer has gimmick. The force disc, it is tapered, which we first saw with Vanish Fafnir, and it does have like that skirt and outside distribution to keep the Beyblade more balanced. So that's an interesting choice for the Prominence Phoenix. And the driver, finally, it is a metal universe, which is interesting to say the least. Like the universe, it is a defense type driver, but you can see that it does. This ring spins on its own, and this sphere, half sphere, spins on its own. So that's kind of interesting. The idea was that this would give it life after death to it, so that it's not scraping too much, and even when it's scraping, you could just kind of like use that momentum to keep on spinning. And the circular tip, the increased surface area touching the arena would make it so that it wouldn't be knocked out as easily. You would have more friction on the arena. That said, in practice, because this is free spinning, it didn't help at all with not getting knocked out. But yeah, it is a metal tab. As per you guys know, I don't enjoy metal tabs too much, but it does help it not burst too much. So yeah, let's assemble this and test him out. And that's it, folks. As you can see, it was a little hectic. Dangerous Belial is very dangerous. If you launch him too strong, he will catch the ridge and speed up too much to the point where he will knock himself out. Maybe the gears will make him better in that regard, but just as he is, if you use the full launcher, he most likely will knock himself out. Same thing with Prominence Valkyrie. Just because of all this free spin, he does end up catching the ridge, speeding up, and then launching himself out. That said, Perseus did spin quite well. He did win a few even, but like I said, he's very susceptible to bursting. So, you know, he did burst quite a bit of times. So yeah, take the conclusions you like from this. This is all I had to show. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, leave us a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to see more videos like this. We are bringing more Beyblades of all generations, of all types and generations, to this channel. We're also looking at some other spinning tops that are not Beyblade, and also sometimes not even spinning tops or spinning toys, but that we try to spin just for the heck of it. So if you enjoyed any of that, so if you're into any of that, stay tuned, and until then, stay nerdy, guys. Oh, also, just as a side note, once we reach 500 subscribers, we will be opening another Bakunin shoot. We opened one when we reach 150, and we open another when we reach 300. If you reach 500, we're gonna be opening another one. So, stay tuned for that.